I'm Lila. I perform music as Lylajean, and this is my very first ever music live stream. I was under the impression that I would be able to do this landscape orientation, but I'm not. I think the Twitch app is a little bit, the features are not that futuristic, so I'm gonna move some of this stuff out of the frame, just so that looks a little bit better. Yeah, this is my first time doing this, so there might be some weird audio or whatever, but please let me know in the chat if like you can't hear my voice that good or anything, because like I said, it's my first time performing live on a live stream. I've obviously I'm going to be performing some songs from my super old albums, LOWERLIVE and Lowercase, and it's a throwback to this performance I did a year ago at the first ever Swan Kresge Palooza, and I thought that would be, you know, since a lot of people who don't live in my area never got the chance to see me do that performance, I thought that would be a nice way to introduce you to my music on a live stream. So yeah, I feel incredibly awkward, but it's fine. It's all about the music. It's not about how awkward I am or how good I am with technology, I think. Oh, that's embarrassing. You can see my headphones here in the frame. Okay, I'm gonna get started with, yeah, like I said, one of my old songs. It's the first song on this album, LOWERLIVE. I think I said LOWERLIVE earlier. The studio album, it's called LOWERLIVE, but the live album is called LOWERLIVE. But this is from the album LOWERLIFE with an F. It's the first song. Not gonna lie, I don't really acknowledge this album much, but it's a decent one. I'm definitely thinking about remastering it and putting it on Spotify eventually. I am rambling way too much. Wow. Okay, without further ado, here is this song called It's Worse Than I Thought. And please let me know if like the guitar voice balance is not good, because I know this is my first time. Okay. And I can't remember the lyrics. That's because I'm super nervous. It's okay, I promise this will be better once I actually start playing and I get into the hang of things. Okay, it starts with the first lyric. I got it. I could never find the words that you were needing. Tell me please forgive me, lady, and be with me. I don't know if you can anything against me. I don't even know if I should say anything. The steam trains are slow. I hop on the rails for you, but I miss your point of view. It's worse than I thought. I can see the glimmering words and a shining on my heart. It's worse than I thought. 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 Why didn't I just ask you when you were in trouble? All I ever said to you was brand new problems. I don't want you to believe your pain was awesome. That's the way I came across, but I sure hope not. And if I could hide it in the midst of darkness, would that be the only way to heal this burden? I don't even comprehend how to be broken. Ooh, the sea turns are slow. I hop on the rails for you, but I miss the point of view. It's worse than I thought. I can see the glimmering words and the shining on my heart. It's worse than I thought. 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 it feels like forever ago when I wrote that song. Because the album Lower Life, I kind of gave a bit of context in the Bandcamp description for that album, I remember, but it's essentially outtakes from my my second album, Lowercase, which feels super old at this point. I mean, I haven't been making music for that long, but it just feels like these past few years of my life have been so momentous that every year feels like a whole journey. So it's been several journeys since I wrote this song, which originally was going to be on Lowercase, and then I reworked it for Lower Life. So playing that is super surreal. I don't know. People said they liked that song. I mean, I wish it was a little less repetitive, but if people liked it, that means it was totally worth it, the experience making that. So next, I'm going to be playing a song that a lot of people also liked. This song originally had a guest artist who you might recognize from my recent streams, named Joey. It was originally kind of like a duet with him and his accordion. So I'm going to be performing it alone, but yeah, I don't know if it's going to be better or worse. I guess you're gonna get to see me do Joey's part, which could be interesting, but also we're doing it without Joey, so that's a little sad. But yeah, here we go. It's my longest song title ever. I didn't know what love was, the old frame across the universe. There's a dumpster for his feelings. I didn't know what love was. I wanted to receive it if I did deserve it. I didn't understand how others' hearts work. Is this a dumpster for his feelings or genuine love? You're sure to be lonely. Was I the only lonely girl? I found an atom of hope and stretched it to big dreams. It was quite hard to see if I existed in their minds. I felt like everything was one-sided all the time. I thought that he's the one who was truly clueless, but in the end I know the answer. I am the fool. There's a dumpster for his feelings, and sometimes I felt like a surgeon who cannot bear these images at night. I didn't want to go. I held on to falseness and the deepest gems of info. My ears kept closed. I am a painting in a frame of 1,000 years. I have been cut or stolen from the gallery. They rolled me up and traded me round different homes. My life is slowly changing and my spirit grows as I see through the telescope, the universe, the closed house fear, reflection of my own back head, chromatic aberration of my old home frame. Let's see Maybe you can hear a little bit of the cicadas outside. That's a signature Chicago sound. You might remember I sampled it on one of my old songs. I guess since this is an old song throwback set list, I could mention one of my old songs called Fiery Cotton, and it starts with the sound of the cicadas, which you'll instantly recognize if you're from the Midwest or the Chicago area. Honestly, I find it a very soothing sound, and I can hear it from my living room every day, especially during summer. I also had kind of a funny story about this stream. I am talking a lot, but I did want to tell the story. So I'm obviously doing this from my house. This is my living room. I had to debate a lot over what kind of, the atmosphere of the stream. It's important. I had to debate with myself a lot over what kind of atmosphere, what kind of backdrop I wanted for the stream. And I thought I had the idea, I could have this TV and have my artwork from my albums as the backdrop. So I originally thought maybe I could do it somewhere on Northwestern campus, but that would be too much hassle to get over there during the summer. So I decided, okay, I'll just do it in my house. So then I thought I could do it in my brother's old room because he moved out of there. It's just an empty bedroom and not much sunlight gets in there. So I thought it would be like a good nocturnal vibe stream. But I went in that room, and my brother was here a few weeks ago, and he brought his cats. And when he brought his cats, I found out that I had spontaneously developed throughout my 20s an allergy to cats. So even though we already vacuumed that room and everything, the room itself triggered my allergic reaction, and I found myself unable to sing in that room. And then the next day I woke up and I was like totally sick, and I thought it was the allergic reaction from the cats, but turns out I caught a different thing. So I ended up having to delay the live stream like 2 weeks because of that. So I guess my own poor decisions with my allergies, with catching an illness, has caused this live stream to be delayed quite a bit. But it's fine because we're here. It's still summer. I still have time to do this. I still have time to do another live stream next week, hopefully with a different set list. So, sneak peek, we'll look forward to that. Okay, I need to stop rambling. Let's move on to the next song. Another old one. But this is one of the best of the old ones. I think this was the first single from LOWERLIVE. Again, it's a really old song that I kind of reworked into something better for LOWERLIVE. So, it's called The Layers of a Clover Shadow, and I guess it's about losing a friend. My hair is in the way of my guitar, and it's stuck in my overalls. I should be a little louder. Cause habits both are false, but you're the one who broke. You planned everything with my friends without me. It's just the way I am, but you're the one who hurt me most. I never realized how much I always think of you. Many things around my life were built upon us, two best friends. I don't know how. The highest layer of the green shadow, overtaken by deep dark. Do you have no sympathy for the parasites? Take a look, you'll see me on the ground. Do 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 I've noticed that I'm already taking advantage of the fact that this is my own live stream. I'm hosting it myself, so there's no time limit, so I can ramble as much as I want, because I must say, in my previous live concerts, I have not talked much between the songs, mostly because I want to play as many songs as possible, and the organizers will usually not let me give me that much time. So I'm really rambling a lot here, and I am embarrassing myself because I'm not that eloquent when rambling, and then I trail off into my thoughts. But that's okay, because I think the songs so far have not been that bad. Okay. I have a little surprise for you. I don't know what that hand gesture was, because I'm going to be playing a song that was not on the album Lower Live. It was not in my Kresge Palooza performance, and it's also not released. It's not on Bandcamp. It's not on Spotify. But you might have heard it before if you've been to some of my shows. It's going to be released eventually. It's called Grow In and Low. And it's also extremely challenging to play, so please bear with me. Actually, I should probably tune my guitar really quick, just because it's been a little wonky. You see, now that I have as much time as I want, I also can tune my guitar as much as I want. Okay, the website's telling me that it was in tune, so that we roll with it. My mouse is on the other screen. Okay. I'm nervous because this song is very challenging, but I can do this. Okay. Scars rebranding, heroes aligning their rooms, waiting for your love to grow in and grow. We That song is something else. As you can see, I'm stretching my hand. Yeah, I think I mentioned just during my other performance, but I actually produced and wrote and recorded that song on an improv 3 years ago, and I still haven't released the song, but you'll find out later why. There's a very good reason why. I have no idea how I did that 3 years ago, because that is one of the most challenging things I ever played on guitar. And it's challenging because like the original recording was improvisation, so that makes it very hard to recreate on a live performance. Because like the chord order, it's so random, the lyrics are so random, and there's a million lyrics. Obviously I was playing, you know, I have my laptop right here, I was playing with some sheet music, but there was one time that I did play it live without the sheet music, and also my guitar turned off in the middle of that performance. I didn't even notice because the backing track was so loud. And that performance I was super nervous because I was doing it without sheet music too, so that was interesting, but I guess the audience had an okay response. But I think that one I just did there wasn't so bad, so I guess redemption time. Alright. Yeah, another oldie, this oldest song in the set so far. It's from Lowercase, my second album from 2020. This one is called Morning, and hopefully it'll be a little bit of break for my fingers because this is not as challenging to play, I think. Yeah, it's kind of hard to mess up because you can always kind of improv your way out of it, I guess. I don't know, I'm just rambling again, so let's get started. I will greet you in the morning. I'll distract you from the sights you see, and we meet again tomorrow. But together will we ever be? Every time that you with me, I think you already know, but it's time for me to go home, 'cause my time is running out. Save me with your words. Be the first, although you're far, you're far. When I did that song at Palooza a year ago, I had my friend Anna on keyboard, and it's kind of sad to perform that without her too, because that song is very pretty on both the studio version and the Palooza version on the album LOWERLIVE, because that keyboard, it's very beautiful. But I guess a solo version is worth your time too, so here you have it, the first time I played that solo. Okay, next one is a challenging one. But we're gonna get into newer Lylajean material finally. When I played this at Kresge Palooza, this was not released yet, but now it's kind of a Lylajean classic by this point. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I'm being goofy and silly and saying stuff. This song. Definitely one of my more rock influenced songs, which I don't have many of. And the studio version, I kind of messed it up, and the rhythms were not synced up. It sounded kind of amateur, but hopefully with my continued live versions of it, I kind of redeem myself by having a more consistent rhythm. And then if I mess this up right now, I'm just gonna make a fool of myself. I haven't even said the name of the song yet. It's called Bodies Fall Apart, and I think, honestly, I'm so proud of this guitar riff that came from a dream. Obviously, if you know my music, a lot of it's inspired by my dreams. And it's got this just super catchy guitar riff from a dream. So yeah, it goes like this. That's wrong. Okay. There we go. I messed up that riff a little bit, but you guys don't care. I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, that song is a fun one. It's definitely unlike any other song that I've written. I wish the studio version was better, but maybe I'll kind of remix it sometime, you know. I'm still a beginner in music. I'm still trying to put my feet on the ground and learn how to produce music too. Yeah, that song's a fun one. I don't know what. I feel like I was gonna say something, but I forgot, so I kind of trailed off there. Anyway, next one. Next one has capo on the 3rd fret because it's very old. It's from my second album, Lowercase, because Back then, when I thought that singing higher equals singing better. And I thought because I have high notes, I should use them in every song possible. But now that I've learned how to critically evaluate my vocals better, I can't say that's the wisest choice, because when I sing higher, it's harder to control my voice and, you know. But yeah, this one's a higher one, I guess. Let's just get started. I'm talking so much. Okay. All my little habits and obsessions leaking through from inside out. Can't recall anything I've been told that leads me to this kind of game. Maybe I should play it silently and hope you get the best of me. Waiting for the truth, just passing through, but I only want what gets me you. So is it just cold? Your mind again. Everything I do is for you to see. I would live my life through your private eyes. So I just wish you could be here and see me the way I see you. I'm a little girl and I don't want it to be this way. I am different. I'm changing sources that you view. I plug in different monitors. Maybe I should play it silently and hope you get the best of me. Waiting for the truth, just passing through, but I only want what gets me you. So is it just cold? Your mind again. Everything I do is for you to see. I would live my life through your private eyes. So I just wish you could be here and see me the way I see you. I see you. I see you. Do I see you? Do I see you? I'm now realizing that song has quite some high notes and quite some low notes too, so now I understand why I wrote that on Capo 3, because it's like just barely within my range for the lows and the highs. Okay, who's ready for a Lylajean classic song? I know I said this was a throwback set, this song. It's from the album Sleep Through the Quiet Lust, which was one of my most recent releases, but I did play it a year ago at Crazy Palooza, so that's why I'm including it. Yeah, but when I know who I am. Just getting the backing track up. 'cause I knew that he was dead. And the blood came rush before me, but we always knew our lines. William, I know you are dead. If you don't get it out of your head, how can I tell you to leave without saying that I love thee? I walked away when I lied. You know I have always loved you. Suddenly a suicidal bird turned into my shadow's love. I went around this school with fairies, tossed around by kids. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but I'll always get to wish. And I wear a fancy husband, 'cause he thinks that love is cute. And I'll stay with him regardless, 'cause I live avoiding guilt. Should I be proud or confused as the savior of this poor boy? All that I do is appease, and I wonder what will I be? Should I be proud or confused as the savior of this poor boy? All that I do is appease. Wonder what will I be? But when I know who I am, there are so many things to add. But when I know who I am, there are so many things to add. Whew. Okay, my poor finger. And it's also getting really hot in here, as you can probably tell. I decided not to turn the fan on for the sake of not ruining the sound, but it is super hot. It's beginning of September. Yeah, but thankfully I only have one more song left for y'all, and it's a pretty easy one. It is the old, like I said, it's a throwback set, but this is the oldest one. This is the oldest song. In fact, I've only ever played 2 songs from my first album live, and this is one of them. And I tell this story every time. It has the stupidest name, but I don't know. Nobody's ever told me it's stupid, but I don't know. It's just, in theory, it's stupid. Like I said, a lot of my music it's inspired by dreams. So this title came from a dream. I don't know. Somehow I just heard the song in a dream and I knew what it was called. And my dream brain told me, you will name this song after a Pokemon. So it is called Ekans, which is the name of a Pokemon, obviously. Let's just go right through it. Have you ever promised you to crazy things? Commit yourself to one thing and write it down. Is it possible to hurt my own feelings? But I believe people change and it's inevitable. And if I had a mirror to look into the future, what would I be? I see myself to find my own place. I see myself to find my own place. Just like June and Joni swapped each other's dreams. 1 a.m. I once have been falling to me, but even then the people wouldn't see that I grow. Physical appearance is everything. And if I had a mirror to look into the future, what would I be? I see myself to find my own place. I see myself to find my own place. Stay with me, even if I never dream. Stay with me, the songs I have for today. I could play more, but not gonna lie, my hand is really feeling it. Especially because that song "Growing and Low," where you know it goes like that, where my hand is in the same position on the guitar for 4 minutes straight. Very taxing on my hand. Yeah. So I'm gonna be premiering this stream again on YouTube, like the rerun, tomorrow night, and I can't believe I'm gonna have to sit through all this rambling again. But I think I'm just gonna mute myself for that. Yeah, before I go, official announcement, next music stream next week, Saturday, same time, same channel, same place, but different songs and totally different vibe, and maybe even a different hair color. I'm very very conceptual about my hair colors. As you might know, I did not used to have black hair, but I chose not to reveal my face until I dyed my hair pink. I really like the color pink. And that's all the rambling and songs for today. Thank you for watching. If you caught the Twitch video, or if you're watching the rerun, thank you all for supporting my music, and thank you all for encouraging me to come this far. New music on the way, of course, too, and another live stream, like I said, next week. I'll post about it on Twitter and everything. See y'all.